Hey guys, what's up? So back with another video. My name is Rakan Daud. I am a UI UX designer, Webflow developer, and an AI enthusiast. So this is not the normal setup that I have. So my webcam would wobble a little bit, but I thought of bringing you this video breakdown of uh, Replit, which is an AI agent coding tool. And let's dive into the website, how the onboarding is, and find what's good and find what's bad. So yeah, starting off, you have to realize that when designing a landing page, there are core values that we need to stick to hook the user, right? So users don't care what the company, what you are doing, they just care what they get from you, right? And the first four that you see here, it needs to say who you are, what you do, and how you do it, and also what the user has in it for them, right? Now starting off, we see that Replit offers idea to app fast. So they are capitalizing on the time aspect. In addition to time, you can capitalize on money and security. So three uh, three things or three principles you have to capitalize on when you are designing a landing page, which is money, which is money, time, and security. See, and in this case it's time. So they are building apps faster. It doesn't require months and months of coding work to do. So that's what they are trying to communicate. And how they are doing it: create beautiful modern web application at the speed of thought. Describe what you need, and Replit's AI agent builds it for you. So that's what the user gets, right? They are getting apps built faster with AI. And I guess that's a pretty valid point, but I would recommend having a number up here, like idea to app 60% faster, 87% faster, like a crazy number like that, or 87.52% faster. So it hooks the user, right? And they have a number in their mind, like thinking that Replit can build their app 90% faster. So if it takes 10 months to build the app with developers, Replit can build it within 1 month. So that's what they're trying to like communicate, and we should make sure we use numbers. But anyway, this is a great first hero section. And we have the chat box, which again gives the user to try out what Replit actually offers. They need to type the prompt and start building, and I assume that the app would generate, but we have to check that out. But let's scroll and see what else we have. So below the chat box we have loved by 30 million software creators. This is what we call social proof. So Replit is placing themselves as a trustworthy brand because other trustworthy companies like Google, Coinbase, Anthropic are using their services. So it's a great move regardless. But let's go and we see they have features. So your own automated web developer, meet Replit agent, and advanced AI making programming accessible to everyone, build at speed of thought and launch in minutes. So features they tell, benefits they sell. So Replit has combined them both together, and they have great visuals showing what the process is, how everything is done, and they are making it look very easy to build an app, which is what you actually need when you are pitching to your user, right? uh, I know developers feel like it's not that easy, but it is what it is. Then we have get inspired by our community. This showcases again something called tribalism, this section and this one. So users know that Replit has a huge community that they can get support from, that they feel belong to, right? Humans, they love to feel belong to. That's why we have communities, clubs, societies, and all those sort of stuff, because you know, they love that shit. And this is a great section, to capitalize on tribalism. Even for this, like, join over 30 million creators, it's giving you a number. And again, nailing that social proof aspect, because if 30 million creators are using it, then why not me? Why wouldn't I use it, right? And a call to action, start building, right? So again, a call to action. But the page is great. uh, no complaints. I would really love to see more like examples in action without clicking them, right? If I click, I have to go into this and like see. But yeah, anyways, if if I go into the chat box, try to build something and click on it, I will have what it is. It's a logging mode. So I understand it needs to be done because you need to have you need to skip the scammers. I don't know, scammers, right? Bots who are trying to like use your app, right? And let's see. Create an account. Okay, so yeah, this is also another issue that I see with apps. Now, since I am trying to access the value that the app can provide, you have to make sure as a designer that the steps I take is as low as possible. So things like email verification, I know it's very common, but email verification can be done later. And I am trying to get it done. Hold on. So I'm going into my Gmail, trying to log in. Nice. So okay, I think I'm verifying my email. Okay, so it's verified. I can close. Email verified. And yeah, okay, so I would imagine once the email is verified, I am taken to the interface of the app that is being built, but instead I am asked, it's an upsell, I'm asked to pay. So again, just try to provide the value as soon as the user like gets to the call to action. In this case, the call to action was type in a prompt and start building. So yeah, it's what you call reciprocity. So if you give something to the user, then they feel obliged to give something back. So if you like gave a glimpse of what the app can do with that prompt, and then if the user tries to use another prompt, this paywall would make so much sense, because you have given them a glimpse of the value that you can provide. And in that case, the user will feel, yeah, this is valuable, let me purchase it, let me do a trial, right? So I don't want to upgrade to Replit core, so I'll try to use Replit without Replit agent and see whether it builds it. And instead it's taken me to the dashboard. Now see the number of elements that I have to deal with as a user. We have the search, we have the dashboard, we have the chat, we have prompt ideas, we have integrations. But what was my first uh, goal? It's to see what it does, right? And instead it has the prompt, but I cannot create it because I need to have an account. So this actually sucks, and I don't know whether it's costly to give at least a one prompt for the user. It might be because of the tokens that you might need to use, but I'm using one of their own suggestions. So I assume it doesn't take a lot of tokens for it, or resources. I would say I don't know much about AI, but I think it's something to do with the tokens and or the resources. But still, this is not a good user experience. Um, they could have revamped the flow and yeah, try something else. So yeah, I am thinking the page was great, the value was great, but if you guys are asking to start building, then you have to at least show what the user can do, right? Before asking them to purchase Replit agent, which I don't know what it does. It showed the benefits, but yeah. But also another thing is, when a user gets to a screen like this, we need to make sure that they see only the part that they can get the value from, meaning only this part. This part is what matters to the user. And once, like, they create their first prompt, then you can disclose these items and maybe these search bars. We call it progressive disclosure, because users need to know where they go, and also having like a progressive bar of showcasing where they are, it would be great as well. So a lot of stuff to think about, and I hope this video finds value. Video gives out value to you guys. But if you have any questions, please do let me know in the comments, and also feedback. I am just uh, a mid-experienced designer, developer, and AI enthusiast, but I am learning. So yeah, talk soon.